Have you ever noticed the same number following you everywhere? 1111 on the clock, 333 on your receipts, 444 on a license plate. You start to think, that's kind of weird. I saw that number yesterday and the day before. What is going on? If you think that's a coincidence, you're sadly mistaken, my friend. Truth is, that's a message from the universe, or God, or Gaia, or whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to be going over the mysterious world of angel numbers. We're going to be talking about what they mean, what they are, and exactly what to do when you see them. So you might be asking, Billy, what the hell are angel numbers? Well, I can tell you they're like 111, 222, 333. But these numbers, they don't just appear. I mean, actually, they do appear randomly. So like it'll be on your receipt, it'll be on the license plates in front of you, it'll be on the clock, it'll be on your phone percentage, like all kinds of random stuff that you finally realize like there is no way that this is a coincidence. There's no way that this is just happening. Something else is going on here. For me personally, my first angel number was 333. I have this in the previous video, and that damn number kept showing up so much that I was like freaking out. I thought I was losing my shit. I thought I was losing my mind. I even told my mom about it, and she's like, honey, it's okay. Like, whatever you're going through, it's just supposed to happen. Being a good, loving mom, I know in the back of her mind, she's probably like, this kid is lost his shit. But I digress. So basically what's happening with these numbers is it's the universe or God trying to communicate with you. God doesn't have a cell phone. You can't just text message you like, hey, I want you to do this. So instead you get these random ass numbers where you got to try to figure out what is going on. So for most people who see these numbers, they're already on a spiritual journey. It's basically the universe giving you a gentle nudge on what you should be doing, because each number has a specific meaning. A lot of folks get stuck on one number. Like, I keep seeing 1111, keep seeing 1111, keep seeing 1111. I don't know what that means. Oftentimes, if you're like me, you go to YouTube and you're like, what the hell does 1111 mean? Most people know that this number is important. They know that it means something more than just a random number happening to them. A lot of people try to pass this off like, I'm not spiritual enough, or I don't know what that means, or maybe it's just a coincidence, probably overthinking it, I'm being too analytical, like I'm just reading into this stuff. No, if you keep seeing this number, something is talking to you. Some people think that they're just imagining it, like I did. What you need to know, right, is that this is a call from the universe, and it's directly trying to speak to you. God is trying to speak to you. It's about using your intuition to figure it out. Angel numbers mean different things to different people, and it's about what you are currently going through. So each number has a different vibration, a different message, if you will, a different corresponding thing that you need to focus on. So for example, if you're seeing 111, you're in alignment. A 1 is straight, like it's a straight number. So you're focusing all your energy on where you need to be going. A lot of people's first number are 1111. Many people, they think that's a gateway. Most people, that's a gateway. That's an opening to manifestation. And that's why most people get 1111 on their first go around with angel numbers. 222. I personally have an affinity with this number. And maybe because what it means I don't always align with. 222 represents divine timing, balance, a reminder to stay patient in things that are unfolding exactly the way they should be. 333, my first number. 333 represents creativity, growth. 333 also represents the presence of your spiritual guides, and I think that's what 333 was signaling to me when I kept getting it, saying, hey, you got guides here. We're guiding you. Listen, pay attention. Something is about to happen in your life. 444. So think about a house. Like you got 4 walls in a building, usually creating structure. So 444 always represents stability, good foundations, and being on a solid footing, being protected, like your house protects you from the elements. That's what 444 means. 555. 555 represents change. It means something is about to change. Your world has been shaken upside down like a snow globe usually when you get this number. You're like, what the hell's going on? Freaking out. I don't know what to do. Where am I going? What's going on? Yeah. 555 has got you. So if you're seeing 555, my heart is with you. For sure. 666. A lot of you guys have had a bad connection with this number. And it's because that you grew up in Christianity. It's not a bad number. It really isn't. What it means is that you need to be realigned because you're thinking too carnal. That's what that number means, is you are the carnal flesh. You're thinking too materialistic. You're thinking about money. You're thinking about sex. You're thinking about all the things of this world. It is the number of this world, this physical manifestation that we are in, which is important. So my experience when I get this number, and I have gotten this number, it means that you just need to focus on your spiritual aspect just a little tiny bit more. Don't be so materialistic. So 777 is basically that's a spiritual awakening sign. Like if you get that number, you are waking up to the illusion. That also is like related to God. That's God's number. It's also a number of divine alignment. So you're going to be in the same alignment with what God has made you for. So if you see 777, like you're doing God's work at that point. So ultimately what 888 means, it's divine abundance. And if you get that number, you are blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. And it's also a reminder to know that you're not away from God. With God, all things is possible. You're right there. It's also a number that symbolizes your highest potential. Maybe you need to be reaching for your highest potential. Maybe you're on the right path of reaching your highest potential, but either way, like this is the God code right here. If you see 888, just know that's God. God is there. God is here. God is everywhere. God wants you. 999. It's actually the number of death. Not only like the number of death, but the number of completion. You don't die. You just start anew. It just means that it's time for something in your life to end. If you get 999, I would strongly embrace yourself for a change in life because something has just ended. So if you're seeing any of these numbers appear in your daily life, just know that like miracles are happening in your life. You need to take in the message, definitely meditate on it, definitely sit in silence with it, reflect on what's going on in your life because they directly correlate to you. So if you've seen angel numbers in your life, let me know down in the comments. And if you're going through a spiritual awakening, watch this next video.